morning, Charles. I have to make some phone calls today. It's too early. I have to wait another hour or so. Hour or more. I used one of my favorite photos, the thumbnail. I used to my live stream, real time, social media. One of my favorite photos of myself and my pussycat rooting a well alive. When my pussycat rooting a well is alive. And although I'm grieving and mourning the death of my cat, dog names, oh, who, what, where, when, why, how, happened as too, I do have some fur babies that are bees, honeybees, adopted, as Bellis's. God. that is something I'm really looking forward to. It's my first hot coffee today. Some honey. Hello. All other people, all names, all who, what, where, when, why, and how, all were, all about, all to, all about, and all about, all to, and all about us Bellises, interfering with us here. They interfered. And themselves did do sections 2A and 2B. They should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, and need not interferes with us Bellis's enjoyments, comforts, and peaceful here. Exclusive use, private property, residential, and elsewhere in the complex, and elsewhere common areas, public spaces, public places, outside front doors, the halls, such as outside elevators, stairs, and garbage rooms, lobbies, mail rooms, etc., and parking. Instead of us, all happened. It all should, can, could be, must, and each show and tell, showed and told, it shows, tells, all happened as. All happened to, all happened as. Including such as other people parked their vehicles where there's signs, no parking, because it's a fire route. And rides were doing drop-offs, they couldn't use that area as supposed to. Instead, they had to be further forward. Pickups too happened, and other people, residents, and or whoever those drivers, road raged, impatient, could not wait it, and did not wait it, and did not use the other gatehouse. And to be the vlogger I am, I vlogged half a dozen. You can see the vlog in my description area. You can listen to all yourselves and all other videos, vlog like videos, all happened to us Bellis's and those drivers. All those rides that happened, and I was my mother MSP mandatory support person there. It wasn't our faults, it wasn't our rides that happened, drivers' faults. It was all those parked vehicles. As I said, on outside where no parking, the fireworks. And my mom drivers that were transo asked us Bellis's to report it to the corporation because we were lawfully, legally sane, competent, and employable there, unlike all those other drivers, parked vehicles, that is, too. Those parked vehicles they must need towed and or ticketed away from there. I wonder if today's another snow day. I wonder if it's outside snowing. I ran out of honey today. Yesterday, that is. And my mom and I had 2 appointments yesterday. And I was like, oh, after the appointments, we could go get some shopping. We could get some more honey. Did have the time instead, which is okay. We did have time and instead ordered online. I should be here any minute now. Delivered straight to Bellis's, my front door. All the other residents, especially 1909, should not, cannot, could not may not, must not, and need not interferes with that delivery, and should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, and need not interfere with all other deliveries. All about, all to, all about, and all about, all to, and all about us, Bellis. Today, too. All securities, cameras, all on, all witnessed, all before, all during, all later, all since, and all recorded, and any all photos of. Many times and all times the residents showed and told as well as the troublemakers, instead it was themselves, such as all to and on and out from and by 1909. And elsewhere 1301, etc., instead of us. My mom showed and told one and more other person that my birthday is upcoming. Off and on and off the internet. All names, all who, what, where, when, why, and how are not, were not, and be not invited. Such as celebrity stalker Dr. Jacine, celebrity stalker Norman Thompson, alleged my mother and his brother, and Credit Valley Hospital, celebrity stalker Credit Valley Hospital, Dr. Judy Fernando, and celebrity stalker Mary Pat Madden, and celebrity stalker Andrew Taylor, and celebrity stalker Janice Payton, and Janice two parents, celebrity stalker Roger Payton, and celebrity stalker G. Payton, celebrity stalker Grace Allen, and other people too. Christmas too this year, as many years before, in person. And all should, can, could, may, must, and need, should tell, should told, and should tells all happened. All should, can, could, may, must, and need, show and tell, showed and told, shows and tells all those other people, all names, on who, what, where, when, why, and how, were not invited, are not invited, be not invited. Samhain, Halloween, Thanksgiving, birthdays, Christmas, Yule, solstice, winter, New Year Eve, New Year Day, New Year's, and Boxing Day. Today, too. And most all other people, actually all other people that are lawful, legal, sane, competent, and employable, accepted that. All about, all from, all about, and all about, all from, and all about us Bellises. My mom was like that, exactly the same, many, many years before celebrity stalker Norman Thompson alleged my mother, youngest brother, and other people's stalkers came and went. All names of who, what, where, when, why, and how were they themselves. And all should can convey must and need show and tell, show and tell, shows and tells all evidence as all happened, such as and including all media, all internet, all Wi-Fi's, all virtuals, all websites, all social media, all witnesses, all witnessed, and all securities cameras all on, all before, all during, all later, all since, and all recorded, and any and all photos of, all happened as, all before, all during, all later, all since, May 1, 2024. Wasn't me abused by mother and father and all those other people, stalkers instead? Abused by parents, my parents' parents, and my parents' parents' parents, and my parents' 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 parents, and all animals, all botany, and all pets, all fur babies, and me, a Bellis, all names, all, and all named Bellis. And all should, can, could, may, must, and need, show, tell, showed and told, and shows and tells, all happened to us, including all on my social media live stream. Chat is open, freedom of speech, as long as it's not racist, bigot, discriminatory, discriminations, prejudice, prejudges. The chat is open, freedom of speech. I just have a 15-second delay in case one or more of those stalkers come on my chat, new and or more. I tried resetting my privacy settings online the other day more. Stalkers don't want us, well, they did want us, knew where they were, their residential addresses, hotels, motels, lodges, etc. Hi, hello. Phone call. I gotta get moving. Delivery is here. Woohoo! Coffee! Yay! Oh, and today's Friday. Friday, Sport Pink. Oh, I feel cold. Just looking outside is cold. And my mom did give me permission to do the delivery, so it's not stealing or anything. She knows about it. We had lots of good food during this year. Lots of good foods and beverages. Oh. Thank you. Hello. Let's see if I can get all this stuff in my ears bother me today. I really truly like these sized water bottles. Really good. I really like them. See that the honey is there. So I'm waiting for honey. Christmas mashed potatoes. Rice. There it is. Honey. Suppose this is a shopping haul. Got some rice I want to cook. Like I said, it's the holidays. My mom has more rice crackers. Oh. Let's have a replacement. I don't want these. Unless my mom wanted them. I don't know. Oh, nuts. Oh, nuts. Tea. Potato. Supposed to have been little mashed potato things, you know, the kind that contains like mac and cheese, the individual serving size things. Just add water and stuff. Instead, these 3 things. Which means I have to cook instead of just adding water. Can see you stand. Well, that's good. Yes, I'm standing. Really disappointed about these, although. Maybe I'll ask my mom about them later. These ought to be good. Walnut pieces. Walnuts. They're good for cognition. Especially older adults than I am. Not the same age. Me older. Isn't it interesting how tea bags don't come? He smells good. Somebody asked me to give them some bags earlier this year. And they were doing some like gardening. It didn't take too long. You can see me. That's good. That's the shopping. It's a little bit disappointing. Uh-huh. Honey. Honey. That's up good. My cognition too will enjoy those walnuts. I can eat 2, 3 halves. Now you can't see me. Good morning, Mother. I like my fringe. My bangs look really nice this morning. Yes, today is Friday. Wear pink. Pink Friday. Another pink Friday, so I guess I wear a pink scrunchie on my right wrist. That's good. We have two russet potatoes remaining. Some sweet potatoes. That's my dose of progesterone HRT this morning. Swallow. Now I can get my coffee. Ah. Hello. Epconville. Hello. Joseph Faery. Scar 2679. Sorry if I mispronounced. That's my shout out today. Back I know looks good too. My hairdresser showed me yesterday before. Wait till it looks good too. I like my bangs. Slow mode is on. Send a message every 15 seconds. So I'll get your messages in the chat, on the chat, every 15 seconds. As I mentioned before, happened. I'll happen as. Oh. Gonna put cold water in my kettle, stovetop boil, hot. Do my physiotherapy like indoor walk fit, and then I'll come here and have my coffee with you on the internet. I'll be right back. Oh, I'll still have the internet on social media, but you just can't see me yet. I wonder if the celebrity stalkers downstairs, I don't know if they're celebrities, they're stalkers. Well, they might be celebrities, it's stalkers. Staff downstairs today. Alleged property management, alleged property manager, alleged site administrators off and on and off the internet. Staff did and does and do their jobs, duties, jobs, titles, jobs, details, the job descriptions, all residents. Section 2A and 2B, and themselves sections 2A and 2B. Ugh. I don't know. Nor do I care to find out. Self should, can, could, may, must, and need. Did. Sections 2A and 2B. Does. Sections 2A and 2B. Always everywhere. Kettle is on, Mom. We'll talk about the stalkers, driving faster, find attention, social media, internet, and Wi-Fi. They don't know. They didn't know what harassments and bullying were because they did it themselves, emails, etc. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we have macadamia nuts, roasted chestnuts, and walnuts. And once opened, that's it until they're finished. Probably take, the other nuts will probably take 2 days. Two of us, and the other one more days. What am I disappointed about the mashed potatoes? Ah. Of course, I wasn't online this morning, Faery. I didn't know that I had to communicate with the delivery person about substituting. Oh well, there, look. My mom phone lost. Well, that's not a lie. As far as I know, it's lost. My mom can't make outgoing phone calls until my mom gets a new phone. I'm not going to help my mom phone Dr. Jacine, Norman Thompson, Dr. Judy Hernando. Jean and Janice came too. I'm not going to let my phone call them. Mary Pat and Andrew. I'm not going to help my mom. And some other people too. Feels good. Indoors walk. I wonder if today's a school day and or nursery school. Locals, any parents and or caregivers keep their children home from school because as Bellis is here and we're elsewhere, off and on and off the internet and Wi-Fi's off and on and off social media, blamed us, and off and on and off virtuals, blamed us. Themselves did child endangerment, children endangerments. Danger to themselves and to others. Instead of responses. All those other people allegations and accusations all about us Bellis's are false. and all adults' medical leaves of absences from work. Did they work? Have jobs? Not as Bellis's fault. That's just an excuse. That's just the excuse that is hard work. Because themselves guilty instead of us Bellis's. All she could make must any show and tell. Show and tell, shows and tells all happened to us at doors and all elsewhere. And all evidence, including all on security scans, all on. All before and all during and all later and all since and all recorded and any and all photos of. I repeat myself about that occasionally because I don't have the same audience every time I'm doing live streams, real time internet Wi-Fi. That's my life update today. That rice I want to cook, well, not necessarily potatoes on Sunday, but for a nice change, I want my steak piece of meat, some rice, cooked, maybe half a cup or a cup of rice cooked on my plate, and is the cauliflower edible, raw, cook that, and or some raw broccoli cooked, or frozen broccoli cooked, nicely cooked. And once it's all plated, some soy sauce. That'll be good. And I'll eat potatoes tomorrow. Saturday night, and I'm feeling alright. Potato. I don't know, my mom will have, I always have some great mashed potatoes. That's good. The last decision making. I'll decide at the very last minute what I'm going to eat, what we are eating. Today, my first foods. What will I be eating? Yesterday I walked more than 2,000 steps. I want to get a pair of those pants that have the pockets in on the thighs or underneath them. Have like one or two handheld devices there, and one of them monitoring my steps. And stand or have one and just alternate sides when walking. One walk fit, intermittent, one leg, pant leg, and then the next time the other pant leg, and vice versa. Or vice versa. I'm not physically active, I'd easily weigh more than 200 pounds. More than 210 pounds easily. Were I not, am I not active? Walk fit, etc. Before, all during, all later, all since October 11th, 1925. There's nothing wrong with gaining weight as long as it's done healthy, such as weightlifting, bodybuilding, strongman, stuff like that. Strongman, anyway, stuff like that. Sports, where muscle mass is different than the athletics I did, doesn't do nowadays. All before, all during, all later, and all since 2017, 2018, etc. Most of my athletics were like physiotherapy, like keeps me going, Buzzo. Where I work, and elsewhere, I exercise. Walking is one of my favorite activities. I really, truly just other light cardio exercises and dancing. There's a polka and paso doble. Yes. Many. Getting into your buddy that I can do some more chairs and stuff. There was someone as Brown Street and or the Hilton's Airport Road somewhere. I don't know that that is still there. There used to be a Starbucks in there. One of my exes around there at some time or other. A long time ago. really late to went to Ottawa and Montreal with a birthday back this year, earlier. Although it was at one of the alleged Hilton places. And I'm not very fond of that. Although I would have gone had it not been canceled. And I would not have this one in public. I would have accepted it from some other big person, personality. So if it is, beverages and condiments, acceptable. Privacy and safety. That is something I am not all since is one and more Hilton supporters. They don't support the Hilton, sadly. Oh. Where? And what, where, when, why, and how. I have to enter in greater things to it does do. And my X rotation, the two letters X, the word X. And all elsewhere. Celebrity stalker, Norman Johnson, alleged my mom, the youngest brother. I'd never name another pet for a baby, Nikki and or Paris, Nikki and Paris, because of their delusions. Themselves delusional, themselves greater and better than us. I'll stay in another hotel. I've done it before. Niagara Falls too. I don't want anything to do with them. Off and on and off the internet. Wi-Fi, social media. Nikki, Joey, Whiskers, Sunny, Rudy Noel, etc. Nikki and Paris Hilton, and all their other names. I try and avoid it. Used. And the word Tinkerbell too. Hotels everywhere. And there's a brother of theirs out there too. I don't want to know. I don't want to meet. I don't want to use name. I name pets. I name animals. All botany. All pets. All fur babies. New. I don't think so. There's the mug. Let me check my give a shit meter. Nope, nothing. I haven't used my mug in a long time. One of my favorite cat mugs. I know the dumb fuckery I mentioned earlier off and on and off the internet. It wasn't my fault scheduling Windsor and that other trip I mentioned. Road trip. Well, just I didn't know the schedule very. And I paid the first one, and then my mom was going to pay the second one. We were going to do that. I mean, I wouldn't have dissed them. I would have stayed. Of course, I would have been very more selective with my vlogging. Would have been nice to eat out more. Although I've been around Ottawa. I haven't been there in a long time. Ottawa. Joyce Perry. Hello, Mum. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that's good. I needed that. Coffee. Honey, my first coffee today. At least I think that's where it was. It was a Hilton hotel. Ottawa, Montreal. Ottawa or Montreal or Quebec. I don't know. Hello, everyone in my chat. In my chat. Keeps the ears nice and hard. My ears. It's good. Haven't had one of these in a very long time. Blueberry muffin. First day always the best. Don't need anything, not any condiments. Already soft. Good. It's the only kind of muffins I can have nowadays. Can't eat carrot muffins. Iron levels. This is good. I don't usually eat breakfast. Today's an exception. Good, clean food. Good, clean coffee. It was good. Other residents, such as next door, 1999, Mug, all those adults, all those other people. Let me check my give a shit-o-meter. Nope, nothing. All before, all during, all later, and all since July 2, 2025. my mom. Norman Thompson, my mom. Celebrity stalker Norman Thompson alleged my mom's youngest brother too. Let me check my give a shit meter. Nope, nothing. Owns calls, social media, internet Wi-Fi's, and all other times. At all times, that Norman Thompson. I'll do all about us Bellis. All before, all during, all later, all since internet, Wi-Fi's, virtuals, social media, and AACMISS.ca, Facebook, Instagram, etc. Nope, I never see and hear from celebrity stalker Dr. Jassim, celebrity stalker Norman Thompson, alleged my mother, youngest brother, and celebrity stalker Credit Valley Dr. Judy Fernando. I never want to see and hear from them ever again. And celebrity stalker James Maud, and celebrity stalker Angela Ritchie, and celebrity stalker Angela Maud, and celebrity stalker Janice Payton. I don't know where all those stalkers came from other than maybe MSN, Yahoo, AOL. First time I've used a cat bug fairy. It has an image of a cat on it. Oh, since my cat died, I already know I'm dead. And all names know who, what, where, when, why.
those four other people, stalkers, Richie, Maud, and Thompson, abused my parents and my parents' parents and my parents' parents' parents and my parents' 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 parents, and all animals and all progeny and all pets and all fur babies and me, and involved one and more other, and they did it published, public, social media, and all elsewhere. And all should can, could, may, must, and he should and tell, should and told, should and tells all happened to us, including all on all securities cameras, all on and all recorded, and any and all photos of. All before, all during, all later, and all since February 24, 2025. That's those my reactions to all about those Richies, Odds, and Thompsons, social media, and all elsewhere, and all other times, phones, calls, etc. I'm not letting my mom use my phone, the phone here, my phone, my handheld device to reach out to any of those other people. Phones, calls. They're delusional. They're obsessed with and or without compulsive. Delusional. Delusions of power. Grandiose delusional. Erotomanic delusional. Persecutory delusional. My mom lost her phone. I'm frightened. All those other people. All times they phoned. And when I had landlines in my name, and they harassed and bullied us there. I can assure you not any one of those other people will be getting from me personalized greeting cards, Christmas cards this year. I gave out my first Christmas card earlier this month. And I have a few more. I'm not giving to everybody I've met over the years I knew, just a few. I'm not going to mention names. I'm not going to mention who, what, where, when, why, and how. Privacy and safety. And my first greeting card, I didn't even include a candy cane, 100 more candy canes. Just a greeting card. I tried to decorate the envelope. Some stickers, Christmas stickers. I'm not one very for writing to anybody. I don't usually. Years on years go by before anybody would ever hear from me. I from snail mail at all other times. Being famous, being a celebrity can be very isolating sometimes. I hate that nowadays. Never. See my tears. I'm really crying, grieving, mourning. My pussycat that died this year. I'll swallow one of these before much longer. I promise. And a dose of this. Gonna get more caffeine. Have a nice day.